Arsenal's new look attack could get its first run out on Saturday when the Gunners face Everton. But will one of their former forwards steal the show? Sport football expert Mark Lawrenson says, Theo Walcott must be looking forward to this game against his old team after opening his account for Everton with 2 goals in Wednesday's win over Leicester. It will be interesting to see how that goes for him on an individual level, but, as far as the teams go, I do not see Everton coming out on top. Arsenal could look very different now they have done their transfer business, including selling Walcott, and I think they should just chuck new £56 million striker Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang in for his debut. I am a big fan of Aubameyang and I think he will make the difference in this game, not Walcott. Lawro is going for a 2-0 Arsenal win. Do you agree? You can make your predictions now. Take on Lawro and other fans, create your own league and try to make it to the top of the table by playing. Lawro scored 130 points in week 25, which leaves him in 1168th place out of more than 380,000 users. Lawro will be making a prediction for all 380 top-flight games this season, against a variety of guests. This week, he takes on Denver Broncos wide receiver Emmanuel and Washington Redskins cornerback Josh Norman. The pair were in Manchester for an NFL UK show and went to visit Manchester United's training ground, where they swapped shirts with Paul Pogba and met the rest of the squad. Those guys are huge, athletically built and they are fast, Sanders told Sport. I was looking at Pogba and he could be a safety, a defensive back, in the NFL. Could he make it? It depends on his aggression and I don't really watch soccer like that. But it could go both ways. We have got guys in the NFL right now who could definitely come over and play soccer. We are all athletes at the end of the day and we have all got good footwork. You can see their predictions below, but, when it comes to Sunday's Super Bowl, they are expecting a 6th success for new Patriots quarterback Tom Brady. They will bring you comprehensive coverage of Super Bowl across all platforms on Sunday, the 4th of February. Super Bowl, new Patriots v Philadelphia Eagles venue, US Bank Stadium, Minneapolis State, Sunday, the 4th of February. Time, 23:15. Coverage, on One, Connected TV, Sport website and mobile app plus live text coverage. You can also follow on Twitter to join the debate during the match. Predictions. Week 26 result: Lawro Sanders and Norman. Saturday: Burnley v Man City x021-2, Bournemouth v Stoke x110-0, Brighton v West Ham x210-1, Leicester v Swansea x2021, Man United v Huddersfield x2040, West Brom v Southampton x212-2, Arsenal v Everton x2032, Sunday: Crystal Palace v Newcastle x2002, Hull v Tottenham x111-3, Monday: Watford v Chelsea x022-3. A correct result, picking a win, draw or defeat, is worth 10 points. The exact score earns 40 points. Lawro's predictions: all kickoffs 1500 hours GMT unless otherwise stated. Saturday Burnley v Man City, 12:30 GMT. Burnley nicked a late draw, but they have now gone 8 league games without a win. You know they will sit in against Manchester City, and Claret's boss Sean Dyche would take a point now, but the leaders have got so many ways of opening teams up that it is hard to see Burnley holding out. Lawro's prediction, 0-2 Sanders and Norman's prediction. Sanders, are we talking soccer? Oh, I don't know about soccer. Norman, say that question again. Who is going to score? Who will win the game? Manchester City won 2 Bournemouth v Stoke. Bournemouth got and played extremely well to get it too. I always feel the Cherries have got a performance like that in them if they manage to stay on the front foot in a game. The problem is when they have a bad day, because they struggle defensively when teams put them under pressure. Stoke picked up another point in midweek, making it 4 points in 2 games for new manager Paul Lambert. I have a feeling he will set Stoke up to pick up another point here. Lawro's prediction, 1-1 Sanders and Norman's prediction, 0-0 Brighton v West Ham. It will be interesting to see how striker Jordan Hudgell gets on at West Ham after on deadline day. The Hammers also signed midfielder João Mario from Inter Milan, and he looks a decent signing, although it will be a while until we see David Moyes' side at full strength because of the injury problems they have. That is one of the reasons I am going for a Brighton win here. The Seagulls have been struggling when they play away, and their home form is what is going to give them a chance of staying up, so this game is very important. The Seagulls have not won in the league since, but a victory here would be a huge boost in their battle to avoid relegation. With strikers Jurgen Locadia and Leonardo Ulloa both joining during the transfer window, it is clear Brighton boss Chris Hughton knows where his side's shortcomings are. We will find out over the next few weeks whether it will be enough to keep them up, but they are certainly giving it a good go. Lawro's prediction, 2-1 Sanders and Norman's prediction, 0-1 Leicester v Swansea. Riyad Mahrez is still a Leicester player for now after his move to Manchester City did not happen, but he is someone I can see moving during the summer. By the sounds of it, if the Foxes get the money they want for him, they are prepared to let him go, and the end of the season might be a good time for that to happen because they do not want his situation turning into a problem. If Mahrez knows he can go at the end of the season, then I don't see him causing any issues now, which is important for Leicester in their chase for 7th place. Swansea got on Tuesday, and they played extremely well to get it. They have given themselves a fighting chance of staying up, which is something I did not see coming, but I think their revival might hit a little blip here. Their only worry is whether their recent form is down to the bounce effect under Carlos Carvalhal. The challenge for them is to sustain their form, but he has already improved them going forward. Lawro's prediction, 2-0 Sanders and Norman's prediction, 2-1 Man United v Huddersfield. He was there when these two sides met in October. It was a strange game because the Terriers stopped United from playing in every single way, but I think Saturday will be very different. Teams have found out that is what Huddersfield tried to do to you, and it has not been working very well for a while. David Wagner's side are on a run of 7 league games without a win, and confidence must be becoming an issue. United had at Wembley on Wednesday, but I think we will see a reaction from Jose Mourinho's side at Old Trafford. United were punished for their lapses by Spurs, and I just do not see Huddersfield being able to do the same. Lawro's prediction, 2-0 Sanders, and Norman's prediction, 4-0 West Brom v Southampton. Both of these teams are in the bottom 3, which is something I did not expect at the start of the season. From what I have seen, Southampton look better equipped to get out of trouble, even if they have gone 12 league games without a win. West Brom have kept hold of Johnny Evans, who they could have sold to raise money to sign a striker, and brought in. I think it is a clever move because they have already got Salomon Rondon, who is big and strong and can hold it up, and he brings people into play. Sturridge is ideal to play alongside him because he can make chances for himself out of nothing as well. Whether his new side stay up or not could be down to whether they can keep him fit. I think we might see a Cyril Regis effect on Saturday as well. There will be a celebration of the former Baggies striker at the Hawthorns, and West Brom will wear special shirts in honor of their former strikers, so there will be a great atmosphere. It would be fitting if the Baggies marked an emotional day with a victory as well. Lawro's prediction, 2-1 Sanders, and Norman's prediction, 2-2 Arsenal v Everton, 17:30 GMT. Everton have not won at Arsenal since January 1996, when Andrzej Kanchelskis scored a late winner at Highbury. I do not see the Toffees ending that awful run, but their midweek win over Leicester, their first victory of the year at their 5th attempt, was an important one, because at least it stops the rot. Arsenal adrift of the top 4 after 25 games under Wenger, and final position season position points adrift final position 2017 186 th 428 2008 095 th 4454 th 2012 136 th 4144 th 2005 065 th 4134 th 2011 125 th 4333 road 2014 155 th 4513 road. Arsenal are 8 points adrift of the top 4, but I don't think their hopes of making a spot through their league position are over yet. I see them going on a run, because that is what Arsenal do. They are capable of winning 5 or 6 games on the trot. I think United will finish second, but then it is the other 4 teams for the other 2 places. That battle will go to the end of the season. 2. Lawro's prediction, 2-0 Sanders, and Norman's prediction, Norman, Everton have got Rooney. If I go against him I am going to get hate mail, but I think Arsenal are going to pull it out. Sunday Crystal Palace v Newcastle, 14:15 GMT. Newcastle managed to make some signings at the end of the transfer window, including Leicester forward Islam Slimani and Chelsea winger Kennedy, who are both better than what they had. But you only have to look at the difference between Crystal Palace's squad and what the Magpies have got to see the difference between the sides. Christian Benteke got the Eagles' goal in on Tuesday, and I just wonder if he is going to go on a scoring streak now. He is the kind of confidence player who does that. Newcastle do not have a striker of his caliber to lead their line, or game changers like Wilfried Zaha, Andros Townsend or, when he is fit, Jason Puncheon. That is why the Magpies are where they are, a point above the relegation zone. Palace are only one place above them, but I think they will run out pretty comfortable winners. Lawro's prediction, 2-0 Sanders, and Norman's prediction, 0-2 Hull v Tottenham, 16:30 GMT. Hull's win at Huddersfield on Tuesday was a result the Reds needed in every way, a clean sheet and no mistakes at the back, and they created enough chances to win easily. Dejan Lovren did not have a very good day when these two sides met at Wembley earlier in the season, and so Hull them won, but I don't see them getting their own back on Sunday. Spurs showed against Manchester United that they are in good shape at the moment, and they have not lost since their defeat by Manchester City in December. I see that run continuing. I am a fan of Tottenham's new signing Lucas Moura too. The Brazilian is very quick and gives them something they have not otherwise got down the right. Lawro's prediction, 1-1 Sanders, and Norman's prediction, Norman, I know Spurs are on the road and Hull are a good side too, but Tottenham are on a roll and Harry Kane has got to at least get me 2, and Son Heung-min has been balling. Monday Watford v Chelsea, 20:00 hours GMT. Chelsea were poor in midweek and we never really saw a performance as bad as that from them under Antonio Conte last season, even before he found a shape that worked. Just as I am expecting Manchester United to respond under Jose Mourinho, I think Conte will rally the troops and probably tell them a few home truths. New Chelsea striker Olivier Giroud is available and I expect him to feature at some point. I also expect the Blues to win. Watford when they had enough good chances to beat Chelsea, but a lot has changed since then, starting with their manager. The worry for the Hornets is not their league position. They have been 11th for about 3 months now, more that the gap between themselves and the bottom 3 continues to come down. Lose a couple more games, and they will be right in the middle of the relegation scrap. And they are a team sinking down into it, not on their way up and trying to climb out. They have got to be very careful. Lawro's prediction, 0-2 Sanders, and Norman's prediction, 2-3 Lawro was speaking to Sports' Chris Bevan. How did Lawro do last time? From the last round of games, Lawro got 4 correct results, with 3 perfect scores, from 10 matches for a total of 130 points. He was up against and could not beat both of them. Leach also got 4 correct results, with 3 perfect scores, for a tally of 130, while Lay got 4 correct results, but with no perfect scores. That gave him a total of 40 points. Total scores after week 25: Lawro 2,200 guests 1,990 Lawro v guests 24 W13 D2L9 plus / denote position difference between Lawro's table and actual position post team plus /1 Tottenham 25205065 plus 42 Man City 25204164 13 Man Nut 25204164 414 Liverpool 2517805 15 Chelsea 2516635 16 Arsenal 25121034607 Southampton 2510693 plus 118 Leicester 2595113 West Ham 2561453 plus 310 Stoke 2579930 plus 611 West Brom 2585122 plus 912 Bournemouth 2577112 213 Burnley 2567122 514 Crystal Palace 2565143 115 Everton 2555152 616 Newcastle 2548132 217 Swansea 25511 916 plus 218 Brighton 2529141 319 Watford 2535171 820 Huddersfield 251816113 Guest leaderboard score Guest leaderboard 160 Justin Hawkins, Chris Shiflett 130 James Anderson, Joe Johnson 120 Russell Leach, Will Poulter, Mean Ali 110 Aaron Baines 100 Cesaro and Sheamus, Wretch 3290 Pete Wentz 88 Lawro, average after 25 weeks 80 John Cena, Darren Campbell 70 Brendan Foster, Mark Strong 60 Jimmy from Django, Will Ferrell, Nish Kumar, Non Stanford, Rick Witter 50 Steve Graham, Michael Dapper, Channing Tatum, Osi Umenya and Jason Bell, Joe Root, Dario Saric 40 Craig David, Ed Lay 30 Felix White 20 Richard Osman shows weeks where Lawro had more than one guest, and only the highest score contributed to the guest total. Lawro's best score, 150 points, Week 8 v Wretch 32 and Week 24 v Pete Wentz. Lawro's worst score, 40 points, Week 4 v Umenya and Bell, Week 5 v Non Stanford, Week 21 v Darren Campbell and Week 23 v Sharich and Baines.